Today I want to tell you a story. It is my story. It is the story of an old man. My name is Robert. I am 78 years old. When I look back at my life, I think three words. I wish earlier. I wish I knew some things earlier. Maybe this story can help you know them now, not when you are old like me. When I was young, I wanted more money, more things, more attention. I thought this was success. I grew up in a small town. We did not have much. My parents worked hard. They were simple people. They did not have big dreams. They just wanted food on the table and a roof over our heads. My father often said, "Be honest, work hard. That is enough." I did not like that sentence. I wanted something bigger. I wanted to leave the small town. I wanted to be important. So when I turned 18, I packed my bag. I said goodbye. I went to the city. The city was loud. It was bright. It was fast. I loved it. I got a small job in an office. I wore a cheap suit. I felt like a big man. My plan was simple. Work hard, climb up, make money, buy things. Show the world that I was not just a farm boy. In the beginning, it felt exciting. I worked late. I took every extra shift. I said yes to everything. People liked me at work. My boss said, "You have a potential." Those words made me proud. At the same time, my parents called me. They asked, "How are you, son? Are you eating well? Are you sleeping enough?" I said, yes, I am fine. Do not worry. I did not visit them much. I always said I was too busy. There was always another project, another meeting, another chance to impress the boss. Years passed like that. I made more money. I bought a car, then a bigger car. I bought a nice watch, then a more expensive watch. I felt strong on the outside, but inside, something was empty. I did not have time for friends. I did not have time for family. I did not have time for myself. My life was work. One evening my mother called me. Her voice was soft. She said, "Your father is not feeling well. He is in the hospital." I said, "Oh, I am sorry to hear that. I have a very important meeting tomorrow. I will try to visit this weekend." She was quiet for a moment. Then she said, "Okay, son." That weekend I went. My father was in a hospital bed. He looked smaller, thinner. I stood near the bed. He looked up at me and smiled. He said, "You look tired." I laughed. I said, "Work is crazy, Dad, but I am doing well." He held my hand. His hand was warm but weak. He said, "I am happy you are doing well. I hope you are also happy." I did not know how to answer. We talked a little, not about deep things, about the weather, about the farm, about the neighbors. I stayed for 1 hour. Then I said, "I need to go, Dad. I have to drive back to the city." He nodded and said, "Drive safe." A few weeks later, he died. I never had a real talk with him, not as an adult, not about life, not about my fears, not about his. I thought I had time. I did not. I wish I knew this earlier. People do not stay forever. Jobs can be replaced. Emails can wait. But the people you love will not always be there. You think I will visit next month. I will call next week. But sometimes next week does not come. That was my first big lesson. I wish I knew it earlier. Relationships are more important than success. Years passed. I kept working. I used my job to hide from my feelings. I told myself, I am fine, I am strong, I must move on. On the outside, my life looked good. I got a promotion, I bought an apartment, I went to nice restaurants. Some people said, wow, you are successful. Inside, I did not feel successful. I felt alone. My health was not good. I ate fast food. I drank too much coffee. I did not move much. I sat in a chair for hours. One day I went to the doctor, just a normal check. He looked at my tests. He became serious. Then he said, your blood pressure is very high. Your heart is under stress. You must change your lifestyle. I joked, Doctor, I am too busy to be healthy. He did not laugh. He said, if you do not make time for your health now, soon you will be forced to make time for your illness. His words hit me hard. Forced to make time. I saw a picture in my mind, me in a hospital bed, like my father. Then I asked myself, what is all this money for if my body cannot enjoy it? I walked home slowly that day. Every step felt heavy. On the way I passed a park. I saw children running. I saw older people walking together and talking. I thought, when was the last time I walked in a park without checking my phone? I could not remember. I sat on a bench. I watched the sky get dark. I thought about my life. Again, the same words came. I wish I knew this earlier. Your body is not a machine that runs forever. It needs care. From that week, I made some changes. I did not change everything at once. I started small. I went for a short walk every evening, just 10 minutes, then 15, then 30. I started cooking simple food at home, less sugar, less fat, more vegetables. I drank more water, less soda. I went to bed earlier. I turned off my phone at night. Slowly my body felt lighter. My mind felt clearer. I wish I knew this earlier. Health is not a bonus. It is the foundation. You can get another job. You can buy another car. But you cannot buy another body. Years moved on. I changed jobs. I moved to a smaller city. I met good people. We shared ideas. We talked about books. We talked about life. I began to learn new things again. I took a class in painting. I joined a group that read books together. I went to a cooking workshop. I felt like a beginner. It was strange at my age to be new at something. At first I felt shy. I thought, I am too old to learn. This is for young people. But in the class, I saw something interesting. The people who improved the most were not always the youngest. They were the ones who kept trying, even when they made mistakes. One woman in my painting class was older than me. Her hands shook a little. Her lines were not straight, but she came every week. She practiced. Her work got better and better. One day I said to her, "You are improving a lot." She smiled and said, "I wasted many years thinking I was too old. Now I know it is never too late to start." That sentence stayed with me. Never too late to start. I realized something. I had another regret. Not only about time and health, I also regretted being afraid of looking stupid. For many years, I did not try new things because I did not want to make mistakes. I was scared to look weak. I was scared to look like a beginner. So I stayed in my small safe box. Work I knew. People I knew. Routines I knew. Outside that box, life was big and interesting. But I did not touch it. I wish I knew earlier. It is okay to be a beginner. It is okay to start late. Mistakes are not the end. They are the beginning. Now at 78, I still learn things. Last year, I started to learn a new language. My pronunciation is not perfect. Sometimes I forget words. I laugh, and I try again. I paint. Sometimes the picture is ugly. I laugh, and I try again. I write small stories for my grandchildren. Some are good, some are not. But I keep going, because I know now learning keeps me alive inside. So, my young friend, you listen to a long story from an old man. Maybe you are thinking, what should I do with this? Let me make it simple. If I could speak to my younger self, I would say 3 things. Number 1, spend time with people who matter. Call your parents. Visit your friends. Listen to them. Laugh with them. Say thank you often. Say I love you when you feel it. One day you will not have the chance. Number 2, take care of your body early. Walk, stretch, sleep enough, eat food that helps you, not only food that comforts you. Your future self will thank you. Number 3, do not be afraid to start. You can learn at 20. You can learn at 50. You can learn at 70. You will never regret learning. You will often regret wasting your chances. You do not need to change your whole life today, but you can take one small step today. Call someone you love. Go for a short walk. Read 1 page. Write 1 thought. Try 1 new thing. 1. Then do it again tomorrow and the day after. Soon, when you look back, you will see that these small steps have changed the road under your feet. You will not need to say, "Oh, I wish I knew this earlier," as often as I do. You will be able to say, "I'm glad I started when I did." Thank you for listening to my story. If you would like more simple English stories and lessons like this, please subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us create more content for you. Use your time well, and goodbye for now.